Okay. Time to get back to playing some baseball. Not quite at my normal time, but there's real baseball later tonight, and I want to watch it. So I'm going to play N64 baseball in the middle of the day. Helps that I don't have to work today, so let's go. First game on the road against the Twins, and we'll see how the series goes or how the road trip goes. If I win every game on the road, I'm going to be done with this game because nobody really wants to watch a team that can't lose unless it's actually the real-life Seattle Mariners. So, moving on. Let's go. What? What did I just select? I thought that's what I selected. The Metrodome.
Good evening and welcome to Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. In today's game, it's the Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twins.
Out of one dome and straight into another. I'm not sure if the Metrodome is more or less depressing than the Kingdome. But hey, what was it, Little Big League was shot here? Was it Little Big League? I get all those kids baseball movies from the 90s mixed up. There's Rookie of the Year, there's Little Big League, and there's another one, I'm pretty sure, that I'm forgetting. Oh god, you're trying to beam me. Holy hell, this guy's got some movement.
Safe. Batting second, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Hey, Rod.
Ball one.
Down the line fair. Joey's going home. Early lead. Alex to second.
Safe. Batting third, the center fielder, Griffey Jr. Ball one.
So I had to change a few things around in OBS and mess with my backgrounds. And in the process, I'm pretty sure I changed the levels on everything. So if something's too low or too high, I did a test recording before this, but let me know what you think.
Out. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
I think the picture needs to get a little darker,
Strike one.
so I might dim that just a little bit.
Out.
Oh, get back to second.
Out.
That's okay. We scored a run. Not a big deal. And we got Jamie on the mound.
Now batting, the catcher.
I turned down my stream quality. I lowered the frame rate. I reduced the resolution. And my upload speed is still choking. This internet connection is great, but the upload speed is dog shit.
Out.
Where are you going?
Batting second, the first baseman, Scott Stahoviak. Strike one.
I did miss that, Jamie.
Out. Now batting, the designated hitter, Terry Steinbach. Strike one.
Nice pitch. Oh, you might cream this one.
Strike two.
Just gonna let it, watch it float past.
Here,
Got him.
I thought I was throwing a 120-mile-an-hour fastball. What film is that? What film is that? That's Rookie of the Year, right? Where the kid breaks his arm and somehow he turns into a literal frickin' catapult.
Leadoff batter, the right fielder, Jay Buhner.
Oh, and Angels in the outfield. There's another one. That one's pretty easy to differentiate.
Strike one.
Man, there were so many kids. Oh, that's gone. Yeah, right. You gotta go. Like, actually, we're in Minnesota tomorrow too. So, how's it going, Max? Need to change my chat background. It looks like.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Off to an early start here. That might be gone too. Back to back.
Home run.
Back to back. This pitcher's coming out. The CPU can't. They won't leave a pitcher in when they're getting wrecked like this.
Batting third.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't come out.
Russ Davis.
Oh, okay. Leaving him in. Yeah, the beautiful Metrodome.
Out. Batting fourth.
I was asking myself earlier. I don't know which dome is more depressing, the Metrodome or the Kingdome. The Kingdome's made of concrete, and the Metrodome's kind of got that light, airy roof. So
Batting fifth.
I'd have to give the nod to the Kingdome, I think.
Rich Amaral. Strike.
That's not doing anybody any favors.
Safe.
I've never been to the Metrodome,
The
but
second baseman.
you see the roof. I'm sure you've heard about the roof on the Metrodome. It's basically like a fabric roof. That's kept inflated with partial pressure or positive pressure. What are you doing? What was that? Why did he throw to second? He was standing on the bag. And then why did he run? What was that? I was standing on the bag. Why do you pick somebody? What the hell was that? How do you pick somebody off that's standing on the bag?
Batting first, the left fielder, Marty Cordova.
Why did he run? So many questions.
Strike. Strike two.
Forgive my ignorance. Of which game are you referring?
Foul ball.
Infamous game. 163.
Here, batting second, the second baseman, Todd Walker.
Oh, you're holding me in suspense here, Wax.
Out. Batting third, the third baseman, Ron Coomer.
After the 09 season, Tigers Twins were tied for a playoff division spot, so they played a game 163 at the Metrodome to determine the winner and who got to go to the playoffs. And the Twins won, huh? Right? Did the Twins win? Is this a I just assume baseball stories are depressing because I'm a Mariners fan. So forgive me. They didn't just win. Oh God! So it was some humiliation thing.
Joey Cora. Batting second, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
In 12 innings, I assume.
Strike.
So, oh no, it was one of those games. That's so depressing when you're going back and forth like that, and you think you got it,
Ground rule double.
and then you don't. That's how opening night was. I didn't think we were going to win that game, obviously. And then we went to extras the next game. Or sorry, that was the first game. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a horrible feeling.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
Yeah, roller coaster of emotions for sure. Why are you stealing? I was trying to tell you to lead off, but the pitcher chose then to throw, and if you press the leadoff button when he throws, you steal. Yeah.
Safe. Now batting, the right fielder.
I don't think we're going to lose this game. It's way early, though. Yeah, I know. My base runners are just doing whatever they feel like. Well, that was at least that was 2 outs. Yeah, there are no base running coaches on the Mariners. At least not in this one. I'm still on reduced hours due to COVID. Mostly because my boss probably enjoys saving money. But it's okay. For now, I've got unemployment to make up the difference. So, it's not too bad. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. So I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I'm off the rest of the week.
Batting second, the right fielder, Orlando Merced.
Oh, nice. Look at that beautiful roof.
Batting third, the shortstop.
It's not even collapsed or anything. So, I've got a bit of a confession to make. Speaking of the Twins, did you watch the Brewers-Twins game the other day? Or hear about it?
Leadoff batter, the first baseman, David Segui. Ball one. Strike one.
Yeah, somebody spent a lot of time engineering that thing. And then the Japanese were like, oh, look, the Metrodome. We should build the Tokyo Dome and make it look like the Metrodome. And as far as I'm aware, their roof has never collapsed. You didn't watch it or hear about it. Okay, well, it was a combined no-hitter through the 8th.
The third baseman.
And they lost it in the 8th. I learned about it probably top of the 7th. And somebody just said, hey, you should tune into this game. Oh, he was a D-bag? That's too bad. I hate it when players disappoint you. But anyway, so I tuned in. Strike out. And I finally figured out what was going on after checking the box score. And so I texted my buddies. Like, hey, check out the Tigers-Brewers game. And I told them, like, pitchers, I didn't realize what it was at the time. Like, I didn't realize it was a combined shutout at the time, or combined, sorry, no-hitter. And so I told him, I said, he's either got a no-hitter or a perfect game going, and I don't know which. And literally within minutes, it was gone. And so I think it was my fault.
Batting first, the catcher, Paul Molitor.
Don't tell whoever was pitching. Yeah, don't tell any of them that I'm the reason they lost. Oh, son of a gun. My hand slipped on the... I'm just making excuses, really. But my hand did slip. Yeah, it's directly my fault. Hundreds of miles away, texting my friends to check out this cool baseball game. What is this computer doing? Is Paul Molitor there? Lineup. There's a way to see the other team's lineup. I don't know what it is.
Strike one. Strike two. Strike three.
Why didn't you swing at that? That was a meatball.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Terry Steinbach. Out. Now batting, the left fielder, Marty Cordova.
Yeah, what?
Strike.
Wait, really? Is this for real?
Strike.
Maybe their catcher's injured. Or maybe he was too drunk to get into the game. That's really strange. Just 40-year-old knees. Yeah, go be catcher.
Save. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Todd
How do
Walker.
catchers deal with that? Their knees just must be destroyed. I've always wondered that.
Strike one. Out.
Well, the no-hitter's gone. Yeah, I've always wondered that, because every time I kind of crouch down at work to face a shelf or stock something, I'm always curious. Man, doing this for 3 hours a day, plus practice. I know they've got these little, or at least some of them do, have these little stops that they can sit on that are attached to their shin guards. But
Now batting,
I don't know how
the
much weight
second
that
baseman,
can actually
Joey
take off.
Cora. Strike one.
But I gotta imagine their knees are destroyed.
Ball one. Ball two. Out. Now batting, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Hey, Rod. Thanks, Alex.
Out. Safe. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
It's okay. Griffey's just gonna pop fly. End the inning. Rather retire the side.
Batting first, the third baseman, Ron Coomer.
So the other day offline, I was messing around with stream layouts, and I had this game open, and I decided to bean everybody that came up to bat. And it got to the point where the score was the top of the first, and the score was 21-0. And they never, ever, ever took me out of the game. No one removed me. There were no bench clearing brawls. They just let me hit each and every one of their batters several times.
Strike.
Like hell, you do that 2 times, you probably get tossed. Depending on the circumstances, of course. But if it's intentional, you're gone, right? Well, then not necessarily. It can be a quote-unquote accident. But yeah, being 21 people. Well, no more than that, because I had to load the bases at least once. How old were I?
Leadoff batter.
How old were I?
Edgar Martinez.
How do you mean? How are you making a joke about that being immature? This was like 2 days ago. So 34.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jay Buhner. Strike.
Yeah, it was in this game. Yeah, no, I didn't do that in real life. I'm not a maniac. I'm not a freaking maniac. Yeah. Like Little League? Oh my god, could you even imagine? There's no way that could ever happen in real life.
Batting third,
like 1 or 2 maybe. 3? Yeah, I'd believe 3. But eventually you're either going to get your ass beat or taken out of the game. Probably both.
Safe. Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Were they completely on accident, or were they malicious?
Strike.
I won't judge you either way, Wax. People throw baseballs at people occasionally. Yeah, I figured. Just thought I'd ask. Are you going to make it to second? Oh, they're throwing home, so...
Safe. Batting fifth, the catcher, Dan Wilson.
Dan Wilson was a catcher, actually.
Strike.
God, that was a quick pitch. I was watching the wrong screen.
He's in there. Now
All we need is just a couple more strikes. Just a few.
Strike.
A few that were very much not strikes. The opposite, the exact opposite of what you're trying to accomplish. You just wanted the game to keep going, Wax. I don't blame you. Baseball's fun.
Batting first, the shortstop, Denny Hawking.
You get a bunt?
Out.
Ooh, that was close.
Second, the catcher, Paul Molitor.
Okay. I mean, that's still pretty quick when you consider how fast most people throw baseballs. Like, yeah, I bet I could throw like 70 miles an hour. Like, no. No, you can't. You could try. Yeah, at the Mariners game, and I'm sure anywhere Jamie Moyer went. Right. Yeah, it wasn't your... wasn't your main position. But yeah, there was a radar gun set up where you could at Safeco for a while
Strike three.
Got him.
in the Kingdom, I guess, which had a radar gun set up and a net and baseballs, and you pay $20 or whatever it was, maybe less than that, and you'd get to throw 3 to 5 pitches and see how fast you were. And the whole thing was, can you beat Jamie Moyer's fastball? And
Leadoff batter, the
I think
second
like
baseman,
out of the whole time they were
Joey
doing it, maybe 1 or 2 people actually did.
Ball one.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure I throw a lot less fast than I always thought I
Strike
did,
one.
which is disappointing because I've always thought I had a pretty good arm.
Strike two.
But then I'm throwing rocks on the beach and out with friends, and somebody else comes up and just crushes some rocks.
Out.
And you're like, oh,
Batting second, the
I'm
shortstop,
not that
Alex
great.
Rodriguez. Strike one.
Yeah, this controller's
Batting third,
noisy.
the center fielder, Griffey Jr. Strike one.
Ken hasn't really hit many home runs at all.
The designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
Edgar, you're not going to make it. I could have made it from third, but I screwed up the controls.
The right fielder, Jay Buhner.
So we'll just deal with bases loaded. That's cool. So Jay can... Oh, shit, run!
He's in there. Out.
Nailed him.
Did I just make it dumb? I think I just made it dumb. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. I thought that was caught for sure. And this game's controls are so damn unresponsive.
The designated hitter, Terry Steinbach.
Yeah, it's the game's fault. I'll blame the game. It's a great idea.
Strike one. Out. Batting second, the left fielder, Marty Cordova. Out. Batting third, the second baseman, Todd Walker. Strike one. Out. Leadoff batter, the first baseman, David Segui. Now pitching, Rick Aguilera.
Another pitching change.
Strike one.
Why? Why are you looking at that screen? Actually, that might not be a bad handicap. Play through the OBS
Batting
capture
second,
window.
the third baseman, Russ Davis. Strike. Strike two.
Russ is looking to strike out. Swinging at all this garbage.
Foul ball.
That's a damn fine jump.
He's in there. Batting third, the catcher, Dan Wilson. Strike one. Ball one.
Oh, damn.
Infield fly. Now batting, the left fielder, Rich Amaral. Out. Out.
Fantastic play.
There's a lot of those in this game. A lot of, I don't think they're going to catch that when they catch it. Hitboxes, what are they?
Batting first,
What
the
are
third
hitboxes?
baseman, Ron Coomer. Out. Pinch hitting, Otis Nixon.
They're always pinch hitting Otis Nixon. Always.
Strike one. Strike two. Strike three. Pinch hitting, Pat Mears.
Pat Mears. Throwing everything at us.
Strike one. Foul ball. Here,
Got him.
Going to the ninth. Minnesota's got to make something happen here.
now playing right field, Alex Ochoa. Leadoff batter, the second baseman, Joey Cora.
Stadium's all but empty.
Ball one.
They're trying to hit my boy.
Strike. Strike two.
Man, what are those? Those are nice pitches. Nicely off speed from all the rest of his stuff.
Batting second, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex having a good night. And it'll continue. Can he get to second? Oh, they're throwing to third, so yep.
He's in there. Batting third, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Come on, Ken, hit a home run. Nope. Nope.
Safe.
Oh, you made it to first, though.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
Come on, Edgar. You can do it. Ooh. Still looking for that first Grand Slam of the season.
Out.
Ken didn't make it.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jay Buhner.
Something tells me Minnesota won't make it either. Jay gets a hit. Jay gets a double. That'll score a run. Jay will
Safe.
casually
Batting sixth, the first baseman,
walk up to
David
second base.
Segui. Strike one. Ball one. Strike two.
That'll be good for a base hit.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Russ Davis.
And that'll drop in for a single as well. Go to home. What is wrong with you?
Safe. Safe. Batting eighth, the catcher.
Can we make this a
Dan
two-digit
Wilson.
game?
Strike one.
Yes, we might be able to. Bases loaded once again.
Safe. Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Rich Ameral's 1 for 1.
Amaral.
Who we got? Who should I put in, Wax, if you're still around? Glenn Allen Hill. Raul Ibanez. I think Raul's going in.
Pinch hitting, Raul Ibanez.
Raul. Letting me down. Letting the team down.
He's in there. Now batting, the second baseman, Joey Cora. Strike.
And we've gone through the order in the ninth.
Foul ball. Strike three.
Got him. Crunch time.
Yeah, indeed, crunch time for sure. 9 runs on 24 hits. That's a lot of hits. That is an awful lot of hits.
Leadoff batter, the shortstop, Denny Hawkins.
And Moyer is going to make it through the whole game. So this will be his first complete game.
Out. Batting second, the catcher.
Well, I guess I shouldn't speak before it happens, but pretty sure at least.
Out. Batting third, the first baseman, Scott Stahoviak. Strike.
What?
Strike two.
That was the latest swing I've seen. That wasn't my fault. The latest swing I've seen that wasn't my fault.
And the winners are the Seattle Mariners.
And that'll do it. We won the first game on the road. And it was a shutout. Complete game. One triple. I think that's our first triple of the season. Maybe our second. Couple home runs, bunch of ribbies. bunch of doubles. Yeah, he's at catcher. Not that I doubted you, but I wonder why that is. It might just be a mistake that the devs made. Because certain player types, like certain position players in this game, you can't make a catcher a right fielder. So he was created incorrectly in this game as a catcher. You can make a center fielder a left fielder, and most of the infield guys can play any base. But yeah, so that's interesting. How many hits were there? 2 hits, a 2-hit shutout. Nice game. Or 3-hit shutout with the double. Didn't see the double there. Aguilar has got a little bit of hurt going on. And that's the first game on the road. And let's go to the schedule. That's not what I wanted. Two more games against Minnesota, and then we go to Canada. Canada, eh? And, yeah. Won't see the Tigers until next month. Near the end of May. But they're on there. And we see them again in July. And that'll be the last one. Oh, nope, we see him in September too. Cool. So I think that's going to do it for me for baseball today. I might end the stream and start it up again real quick to play some Katamari Damacy. And you're more than willing, or if you are more than willing to stick around and check out that weird game, you are more than welcome to. It is, I would say, a very strange game, but one of my favorites. So I'll end this stream here, and I will be back in just a couple minutes to start the next one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit.